Creative World
Season
5. Here are our favorite trends and tales.
Hello! Today we're here at Japanese American National Museum to cover the event of LA area wildfires recovery, Women Respond, which explores the role of women leaders and responses to natural disasters. Let's check it out!
I feel very privileged and blessed to be part of that and really inherit that legacy and the lineage of all that mutual support.
So I decided this is going to be it. And so I have two lovely neighbors, and I have their number, they have mine. That community, that connection, we're a little bit more friendly now. I needed them to help me when I was working these disasters to take care of my dog. But Red Cross sees how
leaders of the neighborhood association, 94% are male and only 6% are female. So many of the decision-making process in the neighborhood association is mainly by men.
Hi Christine, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Kana. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. So I have a few questions. In your opinion, why is women leadership important in disaster recovery?
I think that in times of crisis and disasters, we find that collaborations and partnership are really critical and fundamental to getting through that crisis. I think that women are very naturally inclined to those partnerships, to looking to each other, to working, to taking more of a horizontal approach and understanding that we each play different roles and how can we uplift each other. I also think listening is such a fundamental part of that as well, whether it's listening to your partners or listening to those who have needs to be served and really figuring out what is the best way to serve that. And I think overall there is just a kind of an understanding of the bigger picture is what is at stake and how to put our own maybe like self-interest or egos aside and say this is what we want to do together. And I think that in general women are often tasked with caretaking or looking out for others is the way that a lot of women are trained. And I think that kind of outlook on life and perspective is really helpful in these moments of crisis because it is how do we help each other and how do we serve our community. So that's what I was saying.
Thank you so much. Little Tokyo has strong community organizations leading in recovery efforts. How can people like myself support their work and make a lasting impact?
Yes, thank you for that. I think there are really many ways to support community and community organizations. Of course, you can always volunteer. I think whether it is helping with events or specific campaigns or just showing up and saying how can I be of best service to this organization or this cause. Or if you don't have the time, but maybe you have the financial resources, donating and supporting in that way is always very appreciated and helpful. I think also people come in with great ideas. Is sometimes when you're in the crisis, you feel very locked in on what you're working on. So bringing fresh perspectives and new ideas is really helpful as well. Or helping connect to new resources or partners is also great. So I think really there's an endless list of ways that people can be involved. And the first thing is always probably just reaching out and saying, I'm here. And then also not being hurt if you don't get a response right away. People are very busy, so just being persistent and continuing to reach out. But we do need everyone involved in all things, whether it's this crisis or working for the needs of our community. So yes, if you want to get involved, there's always a place for you.
Thank you so much. So is there any way we can find the volunteer for Little Tokyo?
Yeah, so I think for folks looking to get involved with Little Tokyo specifically, definitely feel free to reach out to our organization, the Little Tokyo Community Council. You can find us online at our website, littletokyola.org, or online or on our Instagram. It's at Go Little Tokyo. And I think what we are able to do is, I think that Little Tokyo is blessed with so many different types of organizations. So we will be able to help direct you to where is a best fit for you. If you are someone who really feels drawn to mental wellness spaces or to social services, we could say Little Tokyo Service Center is the right organization. If you are a person who lives in the arts and cultural world, we can help direct over there. And then I think as that plays over to the fire relief efforts is there are definitely a few key organizations really doing that work. And I think that they have specific needs, whether it's helping clean things or helping run different activities, or we know that social isolation and loneliness and just needing to feel more hope is such a big thing. And so having showing up and volunteering and helping provide some of that morale boosting work is also really great. So I would say just reach out. If you don't know where to start, feel free to start with us, and then we can help direct you to the right place.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to check out the website, and yeah, please make sure to check the website or Instagram. And yeah, and finally, the last question is, what are some easy ways for people, like the audience, to get involved in helping Tokyo recover and stay strong?
I would say what really is the foundation of a lot of our community are the institutions and organizations that help uplift it. And so when you're not sure where to go, I think understanding who are the people doing the work you want to really support and jump in there. For Little Tokyo, we have many organizations. It can be very overwhelming for people where to go and how to start. But again, I would say that's where LTCC can at least help direct and guide you and help you find that place. If you are looking to specifically do fire relief work, I would really say our partners at the Little Tokyo Service Center at Cato are doing really amazing work, and they're supporting organizations directly impacted on the ground, like Pasadena Buddhist Temple or the Pasadena Japanese Culture Institute, the different churches and temples, are like the First Presbyterian Church and the Altadena Community Church as well. And I think that folks there could use support, anything from someone to hang out with, or maybe some air filters, or just seeing, I'm sure there'll be some big capital campaigns as people have to replace things like roofs or other impacted infrastructure. I would say that right now we should look at it as you have a lot of time to support. The recovery effort will take a very long time. And so if you are not in a place right now to support, but you are in 3 months, there will still be plenty of needs. And so we should all look at this as a marathon. How can we really sustain ourselves to do this work for the far future, as long as it takes to recover?
Thank you so much for listening, for joining us today. See you next time.
Ready to explore media scenes with Creative World.
From cameras to editing, hosting, and beyond, let's level up your skills and carve a path to that dream job.
We are here to cheer on everyone pursuing with their entertainment dreams.
So drop us a message at the link below, and let's ignite your media journey. Let's jam with YOYOKA, and here's our pick for today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
「家にあって安心」「すぐに食べれていつでもおいしい家族の味方」「昔も今もこれからも食卓を支える安心の味であり続けたい」白菊のさぬきやうどん。
Next, Godzilla alert.
So I take it this is the Playmates on the left.
Yes.
Certainly the eyes look noticeably different.
Oh yeah, much bigger eyes, so you can definitely see it.
And then but there's more than one, and then there's another Playmates.
Yeah, this is the newer version, the real feel Godzilla evolved, and I kind of like this one more.
Why is he real feel? Is he like does he
softer?
He does feel different.
I think he feels more like Godzilla. It's like a softer vinyl, whereas the original one's hard plastic.
Yeah. Okay, now we're moving on to Monster Arts.
Yeah.
And then so let's see what Monster Arts is like, and then we'll get to compare. Yeah. Then we'll get
Definitely.
back to. Then we'll move on to the comparison.
Which one is better?
Yeah. Ooh boy.
All right.
So here we go.
Box on this one.
So less fewer. Sort of like this went with pink and purple rather than pink, blue, and purple rather than pink and yellow.
More contrast. I think definitely Godzilla pops a lot more, and they made the main focus on the dorsal fins.
Yeah. Show off that pink.
Show off that pink, and you can see a lot of pink glow on the title, and even the name of the item. This is again a Bandai product by Tamashii Nations, and it's part of the SH Monster Art.
Yeah, I think this is a well-designed, cover art on the box.
Yeah, I think the box art is great. It definitely puts the focus on the figure, but at the same time, the colors are so vibrant. Like when you look at, if you're in a store, it'll just definitely pop out to you on the shelf. The back, a lot of good photos, definitely showing off the posability, all the articulation that the figure offers. Definitely the range of motion. This is also sculpted by Yuji Sakai, apparently. I'm not sure if he's just a supervisor or he actually did the sculpt himself. I feel like they're probably just using the 3D file, maybe making some adjustments.
Right.
A lot of English
so I guess
on
this
this
is,
box.
Yeah, and I guess this is, in this case, it's Japanese instead of Chinese.
Correct.
It's Bandai's
a Japanese company.
Yep. Oh, here we go. 15.
Distributed.
This is 15 plus. 15-year-olds can access this. Yeah, the Haya was 16 plus.
Yeah, so.
Now this is
Which
interesting. And also this is interesting too. It also comes in one piece. Like no assembly required, except for that, and also an extra set of hands.
Yes, and the hands are actually different. So the Monster Arts version, you don't have fists, but instead, kind of like open, like a grabbing pose.
Yeah. So they're both. So both sets of hands are open, but just a different open.
Thank you for watching Creative World.
「レストランオーナーの皆様、揚げ物の油代でお困りではありませんか？カロリーを抑えてもっと品質を良くしたいと思いませんか？そんな皆様に必見！世界初の特許技術、油の給油率を 50% から 80% 低減。水のように油を軽く、揚げ時間の削減、少ない油で美味しくヘルシーに。詳しくは bbflyglobal.com まで。